Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. I'm your host, as always, Patrick. Almost forgot to switch on over here. Yep, welcome back, everyone. Yeah, this is the Cave podcast where we talk about the news and all sorts of stuff that's been happening in the past week or so. All about Shinran Tensei Persona stuff. I am your host, Patrick. And yeah, how things work is that we start off the podcast. What's been going on within since the last episode. Has life been changing? What's good? What's bad? All that stuff. And then we get into the news. So yeah. What's been going on? These past well 2 weeks. Yeah. Well, let's see here. Well, if you guys are on the main channel, haven't really posted that much of the Let's Play, really, for like the past almost over three weeks now. But I've been posting a little bit each week, mainly because if you guys were on the last episode, like said like, oh yeah, I went to like the emergency room and all that stuff. So like doctor said, to take it easy for a bit. So just like I've been really just trying to relax for the time being, and also you know like doing a very light work, uh so just like so I'm not like really stressing myself and my heart. So I'm trying to keep it a little bit little bit easy for timing, but I'm hoping to at least return with Zelia at least up to next week, or maybe by the end of this week. Uh, just depending on like how I'm feeling, and like and again like my health and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm really not trying to force myself to like, okay, gotta do another 4 hour session, all that stuff, and be in a hot room talking to myself. So yeah, just yeah, doctor said make sure you're drinking some like like a chamomile tea to like lower your stress and all that stuff. So that's what I've been doing, and that's why I have my hand right now. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna at least try to have a new episode out by the end of the week. Um, but like in like while I'm just taking some downtime, been playing some Digimon Time Stranger, and I'm kind of addicted to it. I'm at endgame right now. Like according to like the PS5 like progress bar, I'm 95% done with the game, and I have over 115 hours. Like that game is really good. It is really fun, and I'm really taking my time with it. Just like trying to get like all the Digimon, and like I think I have less than 10 missing Digimon that I need to see. So there's that. Um I'm not even sure if I'm even gonna be getting the platinum, but like it is a really fun game. But I do think it does have some issues and some like glitches as well. Like I've encountered like some black screen glitches where just that like the visuals won't show. Like it would be like in a transition from one screen to another, or just like, oh, screen fades to black, it will still stay black, but like the dialogue would be underneath that black screen, and I could still like press stuff, so I would miss like a bunch of dialogue, and that really sucks. So yeah, that's annoying. The whole all type A type B stuff, that's pretty dumb. Wish we can get rid of that. um but glad that like it is well received. Like it looks absolutely amazing. English voice acting really good. the modeling on the Digimon really great. Glad that basically every Digimon has a voice to them. That is really awesome. Uh, I kind of guess as to where. Well, I almost guess as to where like the story was leading to, but like there was one like, oh, that's an interesting twist. I'm a bit iffy on that twist. Like, but like overall, the game's been pretty good. I do wish that one of the characters had a bit more agency to. And kind of like in the game you're an agent, like oh agency, huh? But yeah, I kind of wish there was one character that is basically there, just like hey, moral support. I'll help you out, something like that. But like, is not really doing much, really. So I kind of wish that character was a bit more proactive versus being a reactive character, But yeah, also what has happened is that I did my my charity live stream that happened well, when did that happen? On the 15th, and that was a major success. We raised $50 for Breast Cancer Research Foundation. That is really awesome, and I do want to say thank you guys. Excuse me. Who were there to support me in the chat, and those who were able to donate. You guys were really awesome. Had a fun time streaming, and like I streamed for 10 hours and I felt like exhausted, really exhausted. First time doing a 10-hour stream like that, and I'm not sure if I will ever do that again. I'll probably keep at like about a 4-hour stream, and like the goal will probably just be like, hey, I'll try to raise $50 again. But yeah, that's I'm glad we were able to do that. And you guys were able to participate there. Really awesome. Went through like a whole bunch of the cinematography games. So we went through Shinobi versus Peach Ball. That was the very last game we played, and like brother, it was pretty crazy because just like I think like in a round of pinball it was like lasting like 30-40 minutes, so like I was exhausted. Estival versus Burst Renewal. Well, what else? Let me start that again. Shinobi versus Estival versus Peach Beat. No, not Peach Ball. Kanagai Jet Girls. Peach Ball. All right. Just because like I'm trying, like it was a lot of games that we just went through. I mean, bro, I have the game list. I could just pull it up. Why am I just like trying to force myself to remember that when I could just pull it from my files here? Where you at? Where you at? Okay, there's then. There. Okay, let me see which screen's gonna pop up on which screen. Alright, show up on my main screen here. Okay, so come on. Yo, I can read well enough. We did Decrimson, we did Peach Balls, we did Shinobi Versus, we did Estel Versus, we did Burst Renewal, and we did Kanagai Jet Girls. I kind of thought we did more than that, But we did like out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 games, we did 6 of them. I don't know, I thought we did more. Yeah, Deep Crimson, Peach Ball, Snowy Versus, Epsil Versus, Peach, Burst Renewal, and Jet Girls. So that's 6. 6 games in a 10-hour stream. That really felt weird. I mean, I did have like a bit of a break in between. Like I think it was like about a 30, 45-minute break. But still, hmm. Oh, okay. I guess I am like, well, like the time frame of me playing just like oh yep I didn't do that much, but hey, it's still a lot of games played. I guess like I did go over a bit for some of the games because a in middle stage can't really just quit right there. So yeah, I definitely had a good time, a tiring time, but it was good. It was for a good cause, and I would be I'd be down to do it again. If guys are would like to see that, let me know. Uh, yeah. Also, speaking of Samurai Kaga, there was a new announcement of a new Samurai Kaga mobile game that I really hope that it'll get a Western release. I hope that Marvelous slash XE will just will listen to the fans that like, oh hey, just bring over the West. We would really like to play this. Please do it. I want to play that game. And just like I hope they don't do that. Do the same thing they did with what's called New Link, where they avoided for 7 years. And we missed out on 7 years of content. It's barely in like English here, like via translation. So I hope that they'll do it. I really hope. Um, because just like there's next to nothing of Sarantaga related here in the West. Like, and just recently there was a Sarantaga a Sarantaga Expo in Japan, and just like, oh, that's really awesome. Oh man, and we got next to nothing here because just Marvel slash Xseed are just afraid of sexy girls in video games. Oh, we can't really have that. Oh no. So I hope they'll be able to bring it here. And like I made I made a post like on Twitter just saying, hey, if you guys want to see the support of Project N, make sure you tell the Western branches of of Marvelous XC that hey, we want this game, we would support it, please bring it over. And like it's something simple as that, just bring it over. We like to get something Siren Kyber related, and we like to see it. So like, I hope they do it. Please, Marvelous and Exceed. We want this game to be real. I mean, we want this game here, and we really don't want to wait. And we really shouldn't have like X amount 4+ years of like no Samurai Kagura games. Like, please, we want something. Like, give us a bone, please. Oh man. Besides that, there was also what's it called oh, I have my package of the Hyper Dimension Neptunia trilogy coming soon. I haven't like the UPS tracking is just like, okay, it's on the way. It hasn't been updated yet, but it's on its way. Please. Oh, actually, it's actually updated today. Just saying, oh, we have your package. Please send it. Please arrive by my doorstep by like yesterday. Because hey, people probably like it's already at other game stores, shops already. So just like waiting for that is gonna be a while. But like I'm glad that it's finally, it's finally coming out after how many years or so that's already been out in Japan. So having Rebirth 1 Plus with Rebirth 2 and 3 on PS4 is really awesome. And just make sure that like so I accidentally hit my keyboard. Just like, oh no, I hope I don't hit anything. But I wonder why, like, there was supposed to be Switch versions that's supposed to be releasing, or that was supposed to be released, but for some reason it was canceled. Why? I have no idea. It might, but it's primarily in North America, or like Nintendo of America and Nintendo Europe, who canceled the release. It's already out in like I believe Japan and the Asia territories. So why not in the Americas and Europe? Who knows? It's a weird and dumb decision that they haven't done it, but I mean, at least the PS4 version is coming, so at least I'm getting something out of that. Uh, what else? What else? What else? What else? Let's see here. What? Okay, for some reason I got an update, an update email about something. I was like, I don't even follow that game. Why am I getting an email about this? But okay. um, yeah. This is gonna be where we're getting close to the end of the year. By the time this comes out, this is gonna be the 29th. So I'll probably be uploading the Nikkei update, the third anniversary, right? I believe that's supposed to be the day for it. So I'm excited to do that. I'm not sure if I should stream or not. That's always a decision. Just like, should I stream this event or should I not? It's always like, ooh, it would be cool, and like less work for me to do. Just like, oh yeah, I can just stream it, upload it to the channel, and that'll be good. Just like, I like my pre-recorded stuff. That's what I primarily like to do. And if there's any mistakes that happens, I can just edit it out. Simple as that, right? Oh, someone calls me. Oh, just cut it out. Oh, there's something that accidentally showed on screen that wasn't supposed to be on screen. Oh, cut it out. The magic of editing. That's really awesome. And and I guess like kind of feel bad, like for like the popular VTubers, because like there's probably someone who's all whenever they're live, someone is always recording their stream. So just like, oh, this is just like really weird, But like I hope to be a bigger channel, but I hope I don't have those kind of fans. Just like, oh, I'm always recording your stuff, huh? But like I understand if for preservation's sake, but just like, oh, I'm recording just in case you do something bad. It's like, yeah. But I mean, at least it holds you to be, accountable. That kind of thing. So, So what else has been happening? Yeah, work's been fine. Glad I, still in the new position, at least for now. But at least, like in my updated schedule, they had me in for one shift of my previous position. I was like, okay, it's just one. I don't really mind that. But I mean, like when I see the like when I leave for the day and I see just how how the other department is when I leave, just bruh, like they don't have it like I do. Like man, like it's just I can feel the slack, you know, a little bit. It's just like, but I also gotta realize it's not my department more. I really shouldn't be caring how that department looks because I'm not gonna be. It's not my position anymore. It's just like, yeah, it annoys me how it's like, it's not how it usually is, like how I leave it, but like I can't care about it anymore. It's not my position. So, um, what else? What else? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm playing some Mika right now because I haven't done my dailies earlier today because I was playing Digimon Story. And like going back to that, I was just like, man, I really like it. Just like I wish they would just like fix the um the Digifarm where you can like basically like have your Digimon like basically grind for materials, and they also like, you know, get levels when you get levels. You know, since they're not in your party, they still get the levels. But I think the primarily focus for the Digifarm is you try to use the training facility to change your Digimon's personality, so you can have your Digimon evolve easier to its different Digivolutions. Because like there's like devoted, friendly, reckless, um I think it said devoted, I think like understanding all that stuff. So like you have to put your Digimon into the Digifarm, then you have to give them a specific training set. That training set can move that Digimon's personality in like there's four corners, four quadrants, and each of those four quadrants has four different for basically um four representatives of like that personality. So like there's like I keep on like forgetting the name, but like the icons is like, oh, courage, friendship, knowledge, and like reliability. That those icons are like kind of like the or like caring, something like that. So like, and for each of those have four slots in those. So just like, okay, so there's like basically like 16 slots in total, and having to move them just like it takes time. Like it can take like 30 minutes at the minimum if you don't have like any of the like specific like um time reducing skills, or it can go up to like an hour, I think. I know there's a third one, like there's a training set C, which I barely use because it doesn't do anything with the personality changes. So I just leave it alone majority of the time, unless it's for like, okay, I need to get my Digimon up to a specific stat, so I will use that set. So yeah, like that is the Digifarm is like one of the most annoying areas in that. Just cause that like I have to keep notes. I have to keep track of, okay, what does my Digimon need, or what personality does my Digimon need to change so I can get it to Digivolve to its next stage. So just like, oh, I have um Greymon, who is a friendly personality, and he needs to be devoted or reckless. So I have to, okay, put him in the Digifarm, and then like, okay, like I can't check his like required like personality he has to be to change into like the next Digimon. So I have to like, okay, before I put him in, before I go into the Digifarm, I put into my notes, okay, Greymon, friendly to devoted, friendly to reckless, something like that. So then when I do go into the Digifarm, I look at notes, okay, I need to change his personality from this to that, and make sure that the training set that I have has is going in that direction. Because each of the training set has like a direction it goes according to the personality it relates to. So like some of the training sets, like, oh, it's more for, understanding and courage, something like that, or intelligence and reliability, like that. So I had to make sure that, and there's arrows that indicates where it goes. So I had to make sure that, okay, have that Digimon training set be up to the left because it is more towards to the left, but I don't have one that goes directly to the left. So whenever it does get too close to the top right, I have to stop the training and make sure that it goes to like the bottom left, so it can balance it out. So yeah, just I do wish there was a way to like see the Digivolution menu within the Digifarm, so I'm not writing all this down and just like wasting time. Because I feel like that's what like how my how my playtime is that high, because I'm writing everything down or writing all my notes, so I know, okay, which Digimon needs to digivolve into what stat it needs to be so it can digivolve into that next Digimon. So all that stuff, just like, okay. But man, I'm talking about Digimon a lot, mainly because it's a good game. It's actually a well designed game that actually, people took their time, and it's not releasing yearly. Yeah, it's a good game. I really recommend it. Uh, I was even talking about this to a coworker, and I found out that he's apparently a professional like Marvel's Rivals player. It's like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I don't know anyone else who plays Marvel Rivals, personally, but that is, really cool. I gave him my card, with my channel, all that stuff. Like, oh, hey, here, you can check me out. I do all this stuff and yada yada. Like, oh yeah, cool, nice. So yeah, oh man, I talked for 30 minutes. It's my podcast. I can talk as much as I want to. What the heck? It's like, oh man, I'm talking for a long time. Oh man, I really should get into the news. No, it's my podcast. I want to talk however I want, how long as I want to. As long as I want to, yeah. Uh, yeah. That's really been it for the past 2 weeks or so. uh. This portion of the podcast is sponsored by you, the patrons on patreon.com/cavepodcast. With as low as $3 a month, you can support me and the podcast with benefits such as exclusive posts, early access to the podcast, no in-video ads, your name scrolling in the video, and much more. So please consider supporting your boy over at patreon.com/cavepodcast. And now back to the show. I really need to put the games I've had, like I played for certain categories, back on myself, because they're just laying around sloppily and just like, man, it really looks bad. But anyways, let us get into the news, right? So let us switch on over here. And like always, we're checking the news out on Persona Central, so if you guys can, please make sure you guys check out the links in the description below all the video and audio podcasts, so you guys check out the sources of the news articles that we were going to be checking out today. So please support Persona Central on their Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all that stuff, personal site, anywhere that they are, please go support them. And yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 articles on Persona Central, and we got one on Twitter, which is came out, I believe, today, and it is kind of interesting, kind of important. So let us start off with the first article. It is of SMT Liberation, and it's having an SMT4 collab. You know, gotta love Atlus collabing with itself, right? Or Sega collabing with itself, because, you know, Atlus is owned by Sega. So, yeah. A collaboration between the mobile game Shin Megami Tensei Liberation DX2 and Shin Megami Tensei 4 has been announced. A collaboration will add Flynn, the protagonist of SMT4, to the game. It will run from October 15th, so it's available now. I'm not sure when it ends, but maybe we'll see here. This follows the collaboration with the first SMT, which added the protagonist and the Law and Chaos heroes. So, we can check this out. Let's just mute that and see what's going on here. It's cool that we got a new 3D model for Flynn, basically since SMT4, because he hasn't appeared anywhere since, or at least that I know of. So cool that we're seeing we got a little spoiler for what's going on ahead. Oh. Thanks, David. So full details for Flynn can be seen on the official website. So Flynn is coming to SMT4. I mean, he's already from SMT4. He's gonna be in DX2. Excuse me. So so no Jonathan, or what was his name? I know Isabeau. Jonathan, Isabeau. I don't want to say Matthew. No. Jonathan, Isabeau. Oh man. Well, let me look this up. SMT4 Law and Chaos characters. Walter. That was his name. Walter. Okay. So Walter, Jonathan, and Isabeau's not in the game, so kind of sucks. But I mean, hey, at least we have something new of SMT4. Recent news that isn't, you know, like just costumes in the game. Actually having a Finn as a obtainable character for DX2 is pretty cool. So that's nice. So I wonder, like, you know, what his playstyle is gonna be like. It'd be pretty cool. Maybe not. I don't know. But if you guys have been playing DX2, tell me what you guys think about or what's the game like nowadays? Is it still good, or is it like it could be better? I do know, like, it barely gets any like any mentions by, like, at least Alice West. So yeah, like I like their Facebook page for Liberation, but I haven't just seen it on my timeline. Like I don't really like that many pages, because, like, for some reason, like, Facebook just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna automatically like pages for you. Why? Because screw you, we can. So yeah, I don't really hear much about the game, both from the official source himself and the and from the player base. So yeah, well, let me know in the comment section down below. Like, do you guys like it, or is it just like it hasn't? It's not that. Well, I doubt it's not that good if it's still running to this day, right? Like, there has to be some a lot of people still playing it right now to for it to still not go not be at a service, right? So you know, uh, it's probably still good. So yeah, that's S74. Cool. So let's go to the next article. So Metaphor Anniversary has merchandise and a perfume set. This is absolutely weird and totally unexpected. Just like, why? Did you just hearing just like, oh, merchandise sets and it's perfumes, or at least some of the items are perfumes. Just like, oh, okay. So see here. So Alice has announced a special event to celebrate the first anniversary of Metaphor, where various merchandises will be sold. The event will run from November 21st, 2025 to December 14th in a selection of stores around Japan. As part of the event, special perfume sets will be sold, featuring fragrances inspired by the protagonist, Stroll, and Louise. Oh, okay, so we got the Eau de Parfum special set. You can smell like the hero, you can smell like Stroll, you can smell like Louise. I know there's a YouTuber who's like, oh my god, I can smell like Louise. Oh my god. oh man. So, and then we got this box. Oh, each of them has their own little specific box. Okay. Yes. So we got Louise, which personally that looks the best, the best box, because like the logo fits in with his little armor chest piece. We got Stroll, and we got Hero. And okay, so it comes with a little stand. Okay. And maybe it's probably legible. I'm not really sure. Then we got Stroll. Or perhaps are they all the same, or is it just possibly different? I can't read that, so I'm just gonna say it's probably some fake language, right? And we got Louise, the man, the myth, the legend, the villain. And oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, I want that. I want that. And there's that. So I'm guessing like each, depending on which you get, obviously the perfume based on them. You get the little acrylic stand, get the box designed of them, and all of them has like that postcard. That looks pretty cool. Each set will be sold separately in a specifically designed box and include an acrylic stand and illustration card featuring the 3 characters who rank top in the previously held popularity poll. Oh, I guess it's based from the popularity poll. Okay. So it's going for so it's releasing November 21st, so it's already out now. 13,200 yen each, so that is just over $110, something like that, around there. Pretty expensive, right? And we got some other merch stuff. So we got, looks like some keychain, maybe like a wallet badge, something like that. Or like a picture frame keychain. Looks like maybe some poster cards, right? Maybe. Got some pins of all the characters here. I think these are most definitely posters. So protagonist, the team in the Gauntlet Runner, and then we got the prince there. We got some more prints, probably a bit smaller than the standard. Another one, the Prince, Louise, and one of the key arts. And on the very bottom is the perfume. So merchandise includes an acrylic keychain featuring character quotes, an acrylic storage case. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the thing to the right there, a storage case. Crook stands. I'm guessing it's this one right here. That's some of the other characters. Can badges. Okay. Art canvases. Metallics and metallic stickers. Okay. And we get a purchase bonus. Okay. Oh, they actually have showing Basilio here. Okay. Not afraid to show that spoiler now, I guess, since it's been over a year. For each 2,000 yen spent, you will receive one random menu screen style card. The selection available will depend on the retailer. Okay. And then there's a lottery. So two stores, Kotobukiya, Akihabara, and Kotobukiya Nihonbashi will also host a raffle where various prizes can be won, including an art canvas signed by art director Shintonori Sojima. Alright, that's pretty awesome. I'm guessing like there's like little poster cards there. I'm not sure those are like notes that you can write on. But having being able to win an art canvas, that'd be really awesome. That'd be really cool. So yeah, these are, I mean, at least these are some interesting merch products for the 1 year. Majority of them I probably wouldn't get. I think some of them are a little bit expensive. I think personally like the what was it, the art canvas here, like 5,500 yen, just like they're just posters, right? And they're calling art canvases, or like, correct me if I'm wrong, like, please do. Or is it something like display, and like it's something like really solid? It could be that, or it could be something else. Who knows? But yeah, that's a merch for the 1 year anniversary in Japan. Glad they're doing. I feel like they're doing more for the 1 year compared to what's happening in, at least in America. Like, the one thing they're doing is, hey, we're having we're having stuff at round 1, and I mean, hey, that's pretty cool. Just the nearest round 1 is over hour and a half, 2 hours away from me, so just like, I have to drive all the way there. And I mean, not gonna lie, I'm thinking I might go down to round 1, because in December there's a con happening for a day, or it's not really a con, but there's an event happening for a day that's being run by a Otaku Fest. I'm just like, oh, I can go there for the day, and I can step into what's called round 1, because it's in the same city. So just like oh, that'd be pretty good. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now at my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. And hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoy it. Now, back to the video. So yeah, let's do the next article here. So this was a big thing that just happened out of nowhere last week. So Persona 3 Reload update has announced adding the 8 original P3 songs to the game. So this is really it happened out of nowhere. And I'm here for it. So Atlus has announced a patch for Reload that will include 8 songs featuring the original P3 vocalist Yumi Kawamura. The update will allow users to swap between the original P3 and FES music from the Reload songs. These songs can only be used during the dungeon combat. The patch will be released for all platforms on December 23rd, so it's out now, alongside the Switch 2 release of the game. So it has Burn My Dread, Lost Battle, Mass Destruction, Deep Mentality, When the Moon's Reaching Out Stars, Want to Be Close, Kimi no Kyoku, Mass Destruction Fez version, and Brand New Days. So let me, actually, I didn't pull this up because I believe I think Atlus posted a tweet of Yumi's statement, because she tweeted about this. Yep. Let me just do this and then bring this on over here once it loads. All right, so an iconic voice returns to Reload. Listen to the 8 Dungeons and Battle BGM tracks by the original P3 vocalist Yumi Kawamura when the game launched on Nintendo Switch. So yeah, Yumi is back. Well, at least her songs are back. She says, "It's been a while. I'm truly overjoyed and grateful to be reunited with everyone again. Persona 3 is a treasure to me as well. I can't help but feel excited. Old friends, will you fight alongside me once more? New friends, how about letting my songs aid you in battle? Let's celebrate together. Thank you for your continued support." Yeah, glad to have her back. I was a bit disappointed when when I found out, like, oh, Yumi isn't coming back for this, and they replaced her. Just like, oh, come on. Like, I I'm really horrible with names. Uh, uh, Man, why am I horrible with with names? Everything. Yumi Kawa. No. Azumi, Azumi Takahashi. That's the name. So it's like, oh man, it sucks that uh Yumi got replaced, but Azumi does sound a bit good. Like, her English isn't that well. Like, it's like English a little bit, but like it's passable. It's fine. I do like the songs that she provided for Reload. It's good, and I do kind of wish that I do hope that there'll be an update for Reload where where Lowe's Juice, Yumi, and Azumi have a song together. Kind of similar, like, oh hey, we got the P3 vocalists, we got the P4 vocalists, we got the P5 vocalists all come together to make a new song. That'd be really awesome. If they do that, hey, really awesome, great. If not, well, but I'm glad that Yumi is back. Well, at least her songs are. And glad there's there's no bad blood between Alice and Yumi, because I kind of thought, or at least the fans thought, like, oh, something bad happened to Yumi, so that's why she she got replaced. Or I heard someone say that, oh, she smokes and that was affecting her singing voice, so they didn't bring her back because it affected her singing, so they brought in Azumi, right? So that's what I heard. I don't think it's confirmed or anything like that, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Really like to be corrected on that. But yeah, glad that having Yumi back. Really love her songs, and Kimi Kyoku is really good, really awesome. Uh, like just all her songs is just really great. I'm not sure if I even have I have some of the songs on my Spotify. I should really check if I have them all though. So that's that. Glad she's back. I keep on saying that over and over again, but I'm glad she and her songs are back. And if I ever do, the answer Let's Play, I'm most likely gonna be popping those songs in and listening to them. So there's that. Let's go to the next, not trailer, next article. So yeah, uh, got the Switch 2 Reload launch illustration, and we got a little trailer for it. So, to celebrate the release of the Switch 2 version of Reload, Atlus has released a special illustration and launch trailer. So, we got the launch illustration by character designer Shigenori Sojima. Just like, man, I love me my I guess. So, play P3R Nintendo Switch 2 today. Thank you for your support. It's just like, oh, Sojima, how come you could just draw the gameplay on the Switch 2? Why you gotta use a screenshot, man? Nah, just messing, just joshing. But yeah, I mean, it's available today. It's out now, so if you guys want to play, feel free to do so. We already covered, Reload from launch, so it's essentially the same game. But I heard people say that there are frame rate issues, so there's that. And people are saying there are some other issues with the game. I have no idea what really those were. Like, I saw them, and then like I saw people talking about them, then like I continued on with my day. But there were at least some reviewers who gave like the game like at least like a 6 or a 5, I think, because of these issues. And Atlus, or at least the devs of Reload, have gone on to say, oh, this game would have came out in another year if we were still making it on Switch 1. But since we're not, we basically brought this out as soon as we can. So just like, if they took the extra year to release Reload on both Switch 1 and 2, these issues probably wouldn't be, a thing, Like, they would have probably already had like the Switch version 2 done all, before the Switch 1 version, obviously. But they could have taken their time to, take the extra months to polish it up a bit more, be even, be on par with, like the PS4, PS5 version of the game. So, like, don't know why they decided to just like, yeah, we're I don't know why they say like, oh yeah, we want this out as soon as we can. It just shows that, oh, they kind of rushed this release. So kind of sucks that they really went out and say that. But yeah, I kind of wish they did at least delay it for another year, just so that hey, if there are people who haven't gone the Switch 2, they can still play Reload on their Switch 1. And they could make like, oh, Switch and Reload and Reload's Nintendo Switch 2 edition. They could have done that, and it could have possibly be on the game cartridge itself, not be a game key card, because again, people don't like the game key cards. So why they still doing that? Oh, because the devs don't want to put out a bit more money, despite they're already making bank. So they don't want to lose that tiny bit of percentage that they already have. So and I think it was like a Final Fantasy director or like developer saying like, oh man, like, oh, I hope the consumers understand like the struggle we have to go through when we have to like put it on the key cards. Is like, what is the struggle or like decision to do that though? It's just like the primary decision of putting on key cards is that it is cheaper for you guys, versus like they're saying like, oh, the speed isn't what we wanted. Just like, okay, we don't really mind if there's some loading screens on, on the game. Just put it on the actual cartridge. Just like we don't mind the loading screens. You can do it. You can do that. But yeah, I mean, Switch 2, it's out. I don't have a Switch 2 myself. Wait, why did I say the Switch 2 is out? Reload is out for the Switch 2. I don't have a Switch 2, so I can't really say much on that besides, hey, kind of should have delayed it for, for the best version that to have of the game. But
hey guys, this episode is sponsored by W. W is a clean energy drink that is made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst like other energy drinks. There's also no fillers or artificial dyes. W contains vitamins like B3, B6, C, amino acids, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. W allows you to have faster reaction times paired with laser sharp focus. They have a variety of tubs, shakers, and accessories to choose from. For example, they have these sample cups here, and it comes with 4 different samples. Like we got Dragonade, Galaxy Grenade, Dub Sludge, and Beach and Peach. All for a low price of about $18, so less than 20 bucks. But if you use my code PowerJ at checkout, you can save 10% on your order. So what are you guys waiting for? You guys can save 10% on your order and anything else on the site with the code PowerJ. So please go to the site, link will be down in the description below, and back to the video.
there's that. But if you guys have Reload on Switch 2, what do you guys think? Or were some of the reviews right? Were some of the reviews wrong about, like, the game's performance, how it looks, all that stuff? Let me know in the comment section down below. We'd like to hear what you guys thought about it. Want to hear from the people, all that stuff. So yeah. So we're getting the last article from Persona Central. And we got Reload Orpheus figure. So that is really awesome. So got a little glimpse of him right here. A new figure of Orpheus from Reload has been announced in Square Enix's Formism figure range. Pre-orders for the figure have opened today. So got a cool look at a new Orpheus figure. Looking pretty nice, not gonna lie. That looks pretty good, like the shininess on him. That looks dope. And Orpheus does really feel, like a good figure because of his, like, his proportions and like how he's like based, like formed. It's just like, oh yeah, like we can have exposed joints because that's what Orpheus looks like. It's just like, bro, this is the easiest figure we can make. We don't have to hide the joints or anything like that. He's just that. Yeah, he's looking pretty cool, looking pretty nice. I wonder if his harp is detachable, because that'd be really good. That'd be really awesome. So the protagonist's initial persona recreated in 3D based on his game design, with distinctive details such as his lyre recreated. So it's a pre-painted plastic figure with stand at a 17 centimeter height. Let me just grab my ruler, just I can visually see that. Okay, 17 centimeters is just under 7 inches. So that is kind of small, not gonna lie. I mean, it's perfectly average. It's, I mean, it's pretty big, But in terms of figures, I mean, like, the Pop-Up Parade figures, not gonna lie, are taller than that, so. Or they are taller, but they're not posable. So that is, well, which one do you want? Do you want a taller figure that's not posable or a small figure that is posable? That's the choice you have, right? And it's also more expensive, as it looks like here. So it's releasing, well, pre-orders now to November 27th, and planned release window is March 2026. It's going for 7,700 yen. So that is just about $70, $72 around that range. So yeah, that's more expensive than the Pop-Up Parade. But it is posable. It does have a stand. Not sure if his lyre is detachable. I mean, I kind of hope it is, so he can, hold it. And we don't know if it comes with like different faces, or does the hand like change or anything like that, or is that all we're getting? So those are options to. Those are things you gotta think about when it comes with like these figures. Like, does it come with anything else extra that might have raised the price of the figure? Because if it's just like, okay, just Orpheus, the stand, and his lyre, like, it's a bit expensive. Especially like a stand is fairly cheap to make, right? It's just like, and it's like, if it's just clear plastic, just like, bro, that's just like the cheapest thing you can get. So I have no idea. I'm not a figure maker or anything like that. I'm just saying stuff that from what I've seen and hear. So I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and I would like to be glad to be proven wrong. So yeah. So that is Orpheus. I mean, he still looks cool. I really love Orpheus. He's an awesome looking persona. And I wonder if there's gonna be any more formism figures. And it's also pretty cool that Alice and Sega are working together to make a Persona figure. It's like Square Enix just has like a lot of their fingers in like almost every kind of like form of media. They're in games, they're in anime, technically because of the manga, so they own a manga publishing thing, or like they own some like a manga stuff, and the manga turns into anime. So there's that. They got a music department. They got technically movie kind of department as well. But I think that closed because I think it was like Luminous, right? Luminous Studio that was also part of the movie studio. So, but yeah, they got a lot of things Square Enix do. So yeah, that is the last article on Persona Central, and we're gonna go to the last bit of news that came out today, I believe. So Scramble Faz, major, content creator. Well, yeah, he is content creator. Like, at least I don't see like a bunch of like. No, wait, no. He does post, like he posts like a lot of like these compilation like stuff of like, oh hey, like oh, characters, all out attacks and all that stuff. So yeah, he is content creator, all about Persona and all that stuff. But he posted this here. In the Japanese P3R Switch 2 Alice survey, they ask what you're most looking forward to in the future. So top of which is Persona 6. Persona 6 of all things. The next, Persona 4 Revival, a potential remake or remaster of Persona 1, and a potential remake or remaster of Persona 2, Instant and Eternal Punishment. This is the first time that Persona 6 has been explicitly mentioned in a survey. So they know Persona 6 is on the way. We know that it's on the way. They're just like, oh, okay. Should we announce our Persona 6 at our Persona concert, or maybe have something of Persona 4 Revival at our concert? And then like probably like in like probably like a Nintendo Direct, or some Games Fest. Oh hey, we're gonna announce the Persona 1 and or 2 remake remaster. Excuse me. But it is big that they mention Persona 6 by name and not just like, oh, you want to see the next number title of Persona or something like that. So, oh, what are they planning, Alice? And also, how come we didn't get a survey for Reload? We didn't get it. We didn't get for the PS4 and PS5 gen of the game. And I'm not sure if the Western side of the Reload Switch 2 version got a survey, but Japan got it. Mm, Kind of sucks that like we haven't gone like these Alice surveys for the games like in a long time. Like I wish putting in my input about like, oh, I played the game, I beat the game. I want to get my input about what I played, and for them to take that info and put it towards to the next potential game that they're making. So Alice, please, why don't you guys do more of those um like excuse me, do those surveys, because like they can email them out, like like when I get like a platinum in like or a game that I beat on like PlayStation, like Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth and Celebrate. Like when I beaten those games, I got like an email saying, "Oh hey, congrats on beating the game. Now why don't you go get the platinum?" Or like with Silver Blade, I got platinum and I got an email about that. So what Alice can do is that, I mean, at least for the side of gaming that has like achievements and all that stuff. So PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam slash Epic, or whichever PC platform you're playing on. If the player beats the game and get that achievement of, oh hey, congrats, you beat the game, send out an email to them of like, oh hey, thanks for the game that you played. Here's a survey for so we can get your thoughts and opinions about what you played, and that could potentially help us with future games. Like, so like that would be pretty great for them to do again, because like they did it all the time with the PS4 games, or like games that were released on PS4. So like, oh yeah, anytime I was done, like, okay, let me just write my review of the game, all that stuff, yada yada. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, yeah. So why they don't do it this time around? I don't know, but they could. I totally can't see them do that. So it's all up to Atlus and them to just, hey, let's get their feedback that isn't just on the yearly Atlus review, Atlus surveys. Just hey, just release it on the games that they people play. That'll be it. And speaking of that'll be it, I think that'll be it for that'll be it for this that'll be it for this episode. God, I was just like, oh man, what's wrong with my tongue? Why can't I talk? Uh, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Oh man, so we are at the end of October, and the next episode is gonna be November 12th for the patrons, and it's gonna be the 13th for the public. So if you guys are excited for that, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel or follow me on whichever platform you're listening to me on. Let's see here. And oh yeah, if you guys want to support me, hit up my Patreon, where you guys can get the Patreon episodes ad free and a day earlier than the public. So if you guys want to do that, check it out in the description below. And the names of the patrons should be scrolling on screen right about now. So again, thank you guys for all your support. And this is gonna be a long, I don't want to say it's a long 2 weeks. I I just want my games. I just love playing my games. Games are awesome. Games are fun. And oh, I just got an update about my Neptunian package. It's coming. By the time of this recording, it's coming today. So that is really awesome. Hey, that's just. Oh no way, no, I'm dumb. I read it as today. I was like, oh yeah, it's Tuesday. So no, it's coming next week. It's coming next week. Come on, Idea Factory. Why do I gotta wait a whole week? It came out last week. I should have gotten it today. Ugh. Man. I thought we were gonna end up on a good note, but no. Just me and my dyslexic bud just like, oh, misreading that. Just, oh no. No, we're just gonna have gonna have you mess up on your reading and get you happy for no reason. No, you're gonna have to wait till next week. Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next episode of the Cafe Podcast. I will see you guys next time. Bye. God, what was that? Bye, guys.